time, space, reality. They are not as fixed as you believe. Across the infinite branches of existence, there are moments. Tiny, fragile moments, where a single choice bends the future of an entire world. In a reality where Minato left his son after sealing the 9 tails into his son, he was left alone without any guidance. Till he started training under Kakashi after becoming the member of Team 7. What as Naruto got the proper guidance and he was trained by all past Hokage. Everything was same until a decision was going to change the course of this reality. Orochimaru decided to attack on the hidden leaf, but this time he managed to unseal the Minato from the Reaper Death Seal to attack on the Leaf Village. This is where the timeline started to change. Hello guys, this is the second part of What If Naruto Was Trained by All Past Hokages. And you are watching Sage What Ifs. In the last part we have seen that Team Hashirama confronted Sasori and Deidara. Hashirama sent only Naruto to see how would he fight in a real fight. And Naruto destroyed both of those shinobis. And then they started looking for the another pair of Akatsuki. They got to know about the Hidan and Kakuzu. So they headed towards them. And now Team Hashirama was in front of Hidan and Kakuzu. Who the hell are you guys? Hidan asked them. Shut up Hidan, show some respect, you are in front of a legend. Lord First Hokage, the Hashirama of the wood style. I never thought that I will have to confront for the second time, Kakuzu said. What do you mean by second time? Do I know you? Hashirama asked Kakuzu. You don't remember me? Kakuzu asked. No, I don't know, Hashirama said. Maybe I didn't try to kill you that time and this is why you are alive, Hashirama said to Kakuzu. You think you left me on purpose? Kakuzu said to Hashirama. Maybe, and this is the reason you are alive, and why else you are alive, and maybe you were dead and came back to life, the reanimation jutsu. No, elder brother, he is alive, Tobirama said to Hashirama. Let's go fellow Hokages, look for another one. Naruto, you will handle them right? Hashirama asked Naruto. Sure, I will do it, Naruto said. What, you are leaving a kid to fight us? Kakuzu said to Hashirama. Well, you have your chance, you can kill him if you want, Hashirama said to them, and then with his team he left away from there. They started looking for another pair of the Akatsuki and Naruto now was standing in front of Hidan and Kakuzu alone. Well sensei, don't you think we should help Naruto? Kakashi asked Minato. Don't worry about Naruto, he can handle it on his own. If he will get injured and he wouldn't be able to kill them, he is not ready yet, Minato said. Hidan and Kakuzu attacked on Naruto. Kakuzu was faster and stronger than Hidan. Naruto hit Hidan with a chakra added punch as he learned from Tsunade with the speed he learned from Minato and Tobirama. In one punch Hidan flew away from there. He got a strength, Kakuzu was thinking in his mind. And decided to avoid the hand-to-hand fight with Naruto. So he attacked on Naruto with a fire and wind combo. Naruto stopped that with a water dragon jutsu. Your water release is strong, kid, and now I want you hard and will take it from me, Kakuzu said to Naruto. And then he attacked on Naruto with water and lightning combo. But Naruto stopped him using the earth release. He knows water and earth release. Could he be possibly the Jinchuriki of the 9 Naruto Namikaze? He is trained under all 3 Hokages to protect the village. Are you the Jinchuriki of the hidden leaf? Kakuzu asked Naruto. So what if I am? Naruto said. Hidan too reached there. Hidan was going to attack on Naruto. Stop Hidan, let's just retrieve, we are no match for him once he started using his full power, Kakuzu said to Hidan. What are you talking about? He is just a brat, Hidan said. He is not just a brat, he is a legend in himself, trained under all 3 strong Hokages, and he possibly has the wood release, and I have heard that he has got the full control over the 9-tailed beast, so we are no match for him once he starts using his full power, Kakuzu said. I am immortal, he will never be able to kill me, Hidan said to Kakuzu. So you already know about me, Naruto said to Kakuzu. Well, since you already are my fan and you respect me, then I guess I should too give you respect, Naruto said to Kakuzu. Naruto entered the Kurama chakra mode and then said Sage Art and entered the Sage mode. What, he pushed Naruto this hard that he is using his full power? I didn't expect them to be this strong, Tobirama said. Well, with that much power they will not be able to win against Naruto, Minato said. You really are confident about Naruto, Tobirama said to Minato. Well, since I already marked you, then I guess I should go check out on him, Minato said, and then vanished from his place. No matter how strong the kid is, a father will not stop caring and worrying for the son, Tobirama said. And now Minato was beside Naruto. And they saw that Hidan and Kakuzu both were trapped with the wood binding. What are you doing here, Dad? Naruto asked. Nothing, I sensed that you were using Nine Tails chakra and the sage mode together, so thought that they were strong. Oh, that's nothing, Dad, I was just showing them the real power, Naruto said and laughed. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, Naruto said, and then charged a tailed beast bomb shuriken and destroyed them both one blow. And after that one attack, Naruto was going towards them. What are you doing, Naruto? Where are you going? Minato asked Naruto. Nothing, Dad, he just said that they were immortal. I wanted to check out their immortality, how it looks like, Naruto said. Minato smiled at that. And then they went towards them. Minato saw that Hidan was spreaded into the little pieces and Kakuzu too was spreaded into the little pieces. Head was fully destroyed. And then Naruto buried and sealed both of their bodies' pieces under the ground, and they grew up the trees over them, fully sealed those pieces inside the tree roots. Let's go, Minato said to Naruto. And then Minato teleported themselves to the team. So as I told you that Naruto will be able to deal with them easily, Tobirama said. It was my work to check out on my son, Minato said. It's alright, we all know about this, Tobirama said. Let's go, we got to know about another one, Tobirama said to them. Who is that now? Minato asked. It's from the Hidden Mist Village, one of the 7 ninja swordsmen, Tobirama said to them. They reached in front of the duo of Itachi Uchiha and Kisame Hoshikage. We need to talk to Itachi. Naruto just handle the other one, Tobirama said to Naruto. Naruto attacked on Kisame with his wood style. Perfect Jinchuriki, Naruto Namikaze of the wood style. I didn't expect that I would have to confront you alone, Kisame said to Naruto. Well, I guess I am lucky that I got to fight with a strong opponent, so I am not going to hold back. Very well, that if you really don't want to hold back and don't want me to hold back, then I will grant you your last wish, Naruto said to Kisame. After saying that, Naruto entered the KCM2 and then added the Sage mode onto that. So this is what you look like when you are on the full power, Kisame asked Naruto. Yes, I guess you are right for just now, Naruto said. And before he can even attack or figure out to attack on Naruto, Naruto attacked on him, and before he can react, Naruto punched him with a chakra added punch and then injured him badly. And then Naruto binds him with his wood binding and then absorbed all of his chakra, and Naruto noticed that Samahata, his sword, was absorbing chakra from his wood binding. Naruto used his wood binding to bind that sword up and left that wood binding. Naruto killed Kisame there and then destroyed that sword too and then went back to the team. That was quick, Naruto, Kakashi said to Naruto. Naruto smiled at that. They were talking to Itachi and then they got to know that Sasuke fought against him and then took Itachi's eyes and then left him alive. And now he wants to destroy the Leaf Village. Itachi told them that Sasuke got the Hashirama cells and he had the Sage mode too, and by now he should have the Eternal Manchikyu Sharingan. This is what I was thinking of, his and Uchiha with Eternal Manchikyu Sharingan and the Snake Sage mode, and he has even my cells too. In future he can become even stronger, that Madara Hashirama said. So I guess our decision was right to train Naruto to this level, Tobirama said. Yes, you are right, but we will not leave till we are sure that all the threats are finished, Hashirama said. We will go to him and deal with him too, Hashirama said. No, I won't let you kill my brother, Itachi said. You know it, Itachi. Sasuke is against the village, and beside we don't want to kill him. First we will talk to him, and if we see him as threat only, then we will deal with him. Minato said, no, I have another way to get him back on the right path. I will use Kotoamatsukami on him. Kotoamatsukami, the strongest genjutsu which can overwrite the will of a shinobi fully. After that genjutsu he will be loyal for the village, but you will have to promise me that you will forgive him after that, Itachi said. We don't have any problem with you, Itachi, you got my respect, and I will give him full chance, and in case he tries to attack on the village then only have an option to deal with him, Tobirama said. You will need not to do it, Itachi said. But you have lost your own eyes, how would you fight him? Well, to be honest, he got my eyes cause I planned that he kill me and take my eyes, but he took my eyes and left me alive to suffer the life I am living, Itachi said. He got a part of Orochimaru's soul, maybe that's the reason of him being corrupt, Minato said. Well, I have dealt with that too and sealed that Orochimaru fully, and now Sasuke do not have that curse mark, Itachi said. You really are a true hero of the hidden leaf, a shinobi even greater than I, Hashirama said to Itachi. I am not great, I am just a normal shinobi who was not able to protect even his clan, Itachi said to Hashirama. Nobody will kill your brother until he comes to the village to destroy the village, it is a promise, Hashirama said to Itachi. Thanks Lord First, Itachi said, and then he was leaving from there. Where are you going, Itachi? I have to face him and use Kotoamatsukami on him, Itachi said. But you are not as strong as before, Tobirama said. Yes sir, right now I am even stronger than before, Itachi said. But how, Tobirama asked. I have eternal Manchikyu Sharingan right now, not just Manchikyu Sharingan. At first I decided that I will die without using my father's eyes, but in the end I had to use those eyes to get the eternal Manchikyu Sharingan even. He tries to kill me, he will not be able to do it until I don't want him to kill me, Itachi said to Tobirama. No Itachi, you will not fight against him, the powers you told us, according to them he already should have on Madara level. With Sage Jutsu and my cells he would be as strong as Madara, so I guess it is not your work to fight against him. I will fight against him and then you will be using the Genjutsu over him, Hashirama said. Well, I guess this will be the real test for me if I am ready to protect the village from the enemies, so it is a request Lord First that you let me handle this fight, Naruto said to Hashirama. Are you sure about it, Naruto? Hashirama asked. Yes, this is the only way to know my limit, Naruto said to Hashirama. Very well, then Naruto will stop him, and when he will be tired you will use your Kotomatsukami. This is how we can get to know how strong Sasuke is, so that we can use his power for well-being of the village, Kakashi said to Itachi. Itachi agreed to that. So they all left from there towards Sasuke to fight him. And they reached in front of him. And now Team Hashirama was in front of 4 shinobis: Karen, Uzumaki, Jugo, Suigetsu and Sasuke Uchiha. Naruto Namikaze, what the hell are you doing here with zombies? Sasuke asked Naruto. We are here to talk to you, Naruto said. I am done talking to you, the villagers, and now I will destroy the village, and for that I will have to destroy you too, and I know about it, Sasuke said. Itachi activated Kotoamatsukami because he didn't want Sasuke to get hurt and cast it over Sasuke. But then Itachi noticed that Sasuke already had the counter of the Kotoamatsukami with another Kotoamatsukami. You look shocked, dear elder brother. I knew that you will try to use that eye on me, but I already stole the eye of Danzo from the hidden leaf. I knew that you had father's eyes, and I knew that you will not take them out without it. Since you got those eyes which don't even belong to you, I can kill you. You destroy your own clan just for these fools. But still you are a member of my clan. I will take your revenge from these fools. I will destroy the Leaf Village, Sasuke said to Itachi. It's alright if you want to kill me, then I am ready to die, and you want to take these eyes too, take them, but do not go against the Leaf Village, Itachi said to Sasuke. This is exactly going according to my plan. After this I will get father's Sharingan too, and then we'll get the Rinnegan if somehow I would be able to kill Itachi, Sasuke was thinking. What the hell is he thinking? Itachi was thinking about Sasuke. You are not on the right path, Itachi said to Sasuke. Neither you were, and besides I don't care about the right or wrong about, I will kill you here and now, Sasuke said to Itachi. Very well, then I guess I would have to beat the shit out of you so that you can get back to the right path. Huh, Naruto, you are still alive, you should have died long ago. I guess I would have to kill you once more, Sasuke said to Naruto. Looks like you think that you can take me down at any moment, you think, Naruto said to Sasuke. Yes, this is the truth and this is inevitable, Sasuke said to Naruto. We will see that, Naruto said to Sasuke. Itachi already thought that now he will use the Izanami over Sasuke with the Shisui's eye because it had no another use, because it will take another 10 years to cool down, so he was ready for it. So he was thinking that he will let Naruto fight against Sasuke and then he will use the Izanami over him. After that, the first thing Sasuke did, he activated the Manchikyu Sharingan and then entered the Sage mode and manifested a perfect Susanoo. You are shocked to see the perfect Susanoo, huh, Sasuke said. Don't forget that Lord First has already countered the perfect Susanoo, Naruto said. Yes, I know about it, but Madara did not have the Sage power, and here I am with both Eternal Manchikyu Sharingan and Sage power, and on top of that I have got the Hashirama cells, so don't you even think that you have any chance to win against me, Sasuke said. Is that right? He got my cells with Sage Jutsu and Eternal Manchikyu Sharingan. With this all powers he is already comparable to Madara, Hashirama said. I guess Naruto cannot win against him, Hashirama said. Let's wait and watch how much Naruto has progressed, Tobirama said to Hashirama. Are you ready, Kurama? Naruto said to Kurama. You bet, Kurama said, and then Naruto activated the tailed beast mode and then said. And I am going to add Sage mode, Naruto said, and entered the Sage mode and then gave Kurama a Sage Art Wood style wood armor which was strengthened with Sage power. This is amazing. When did Naruto learn about this? Hashirama said. And now Naruto was in front of Sasuke in his strong form. And then the fight between the perfect Susanoo and him started. Naruto, you become quite strong, but still you are not as strong as I am now, Sasuke said to Naruto. Sasuke used an arrow on Naruto to attack on him, but Naruto countered that with his tailed beast bomb. If they are fighting at this level, that what would your fight against Madara would have look alike, Kakashi said. They are nearly at our level 1, guess they will reach at our levels soon enough. What does that mean, that Naruto is nearly as strong as you, Lord? First Yamato asked. Yes, with 9 tails chakra he is, without it he and not, Hashirama said. How can it be possible? Naruto is just 15 and he is as strong as you are, Yamato said. Don't forget that Naruto has nearly as much chakra as I do, or even more, with 9 tails chakra, so you cannot say that he is at my level or not, but he is close. But with Sasuke's power level 1 can say that he is close to Madara or maybe at the same level, Hashirama said. So if Naruto is not as strong as you are, then I guess Naruto will not be able to win against Sasuke, Yamato said. No, it is not necessary, because when I fought Madara 9 tails was with him, so without 9 tails maybe Naruto can win against him. Naruto noticed that he was at the same level as Sasuke because he was not able to overpower Sasuke's perfect Susanoo. It's time to pull out big guns, Naruto thought in his mind, and then came back to him normal form Sage Art Wood style Shinsasenju, the 1,000 hands of Buddha, Naruto said, and yelled so hard. Not even this too, Tobirama said. Elder brother, you taught him this too, Tobirama asked. I just told him about this and showed him once, he never tried it, Hashirama said. Hashirama was smiling just like a proud teacher. He may be not a genius like you two, but he is obviously stronger than both of you, as I do, Hashirama said and laughed. Kakashi and Yamato was shocked to see that form. Their eyes were widened and the mouths were open. Naruto, Sasuke yelled and attacked on Naruto with a sword. Sasuke. Naruto yelled and attacked on the perfect Susanoo. This sure brings back memories, Hashirama said and smiled. Naruto overpowered the perfect Susanoo and now he was on the ground laying down and Naruto was standing in front of him. He summoned Kirin there. Naruto noticed that and then used the wood shield to protect himself. And then Itachi came in front of Sasuke so that he can use Izanami over Sasuke. Sasuke was standing in front of Sasuke and he was just going to cast the Izanami. Sasuke already charged the Chidori and Itachi was alert, was just going to cast the Genjutsu, but then Sasuke used the Chidori blade the first time attack and pierced Itachi's eyes. Every time someone close to me dies I gotta power up, my Sharingan evolves. And since I have got both Uchiha and Senju powers I will get Rinnegan now, the same eyes Nagato has right now. After he pierced Itachi's heart when everyone was thinking that Sasuke was calm and he has charged the Chidori just to protect himself. Itachi didn't expect that from Sasuke, but either way he was ready to die, otherwise he could have dodged that attack. Sasuke awakened the Rinnegan in his both the eyes and then he was just laughing. Tobirama got so angry to see that he threw his kunai towards Sasuke, and when he was fully exhausted Tobirama pierced his heart. I knew I don't have enough power to win against all you zombies right now, don't think that I will not come back, Sasuke said to them and then fell on the ground. This is the end for him now, let's head back to the village. After that Naruto buried both Sasuke and Itachi in the ground deep down. But they didn't know that Sasuke used the Izanagi and later he will come back to life. After that all the Hokages left from there. Naruto was sad after losing Sasuke, but still Hashirama took Naruto to the Rain Village because they got to know that the leader of the Akatsuki pain was in the Hidden Rain Village. So they all headed toward the Hidden Rain Village. The guards tried to stop them but they dealt with those guards. Pain sensed all of this happening so he came there with Konan. All the 6 paths of pain were there with Conan. Pain saw that there were 3 Hokages in front of him and there were Naruto Namikaze who was the Jinchuriki of the 9 tails. To get the 10 tails Nagato had to finger the 9 tails power too, but it was nearly impossible to get the 9 tails from the hand of 3 Hokages whom were so strong that they were alone able to destroy the whole Akatsuki if they planned it from before. And now they all 3 were there to fight against them. And it would be a basically till death match. But with them was the Jinchuriki of 9 tails which they needed the most. How still Nagato was a little nervous to see all of this. They are 7 members but the 6 of them have the same kind of chakra signatures, Tobirama said. Yes, me too was thinking the same thing, Lord Second Minato said. We will get to know the reason behind it, Naruto said. In the path of pain attacked on Naruto but Naruto punched him so hard that he destroyed him in just one punch. What kind of monstrous strength this is. Did he master the Sage Jutsu Chakra mode just like Jiraiya-sensei, Nagato was thinking in his mind. But then Naruto attacked on the other paths of pain. Naruto was so fast but because of the coordination those paths of pain were able to dodge Naruto's attack. Naruto made a hand sign and said Sage Art Deep Forest Emergence. What the hell is that jutsu, Pain thought in his mind, but he used his almighty push to protect himself with that one attack. And then Naruto attacked on those paths as Pain with his Sage Art Rasenshuriken but Preta paths absorbed that. What the hell is that, now he can absorb my jutsu, Naruto was thinking. Very well then, Naruto said. And then Naruto first attacked on that Preta path. Naruto was able to see that all the paths of pain had the same vision. And animal path summoned so many summoning animals but Naraka path was not able to heal the last pain Naruto destroyed. Naruto saw that he got so many enemies at once to handle. So he created some wood clones to fight against all the paths of pain. Should we help him, Minato-sensei, Kakashi asked. No, we have to see how Naruto counters them and how will he be able to win against him, Minato said. There is a reason why we're not fighting, otherwise I can wipe out the all by myself, but I want to make sure that Naruto has learned so much that he can tackle any kind of situation or not, Hashirama said to Kakashi. Yes, I do understand, but still it would be good that we help him, Yamato said to Hashirama. You don't worry about Naruto, he can handle it all by himself, Hashirama said. After creating the clones, Naruto at first targeted the Preta path so that he can use other jutsus. Naruto destroyed the Preta paths and then Naruto saw that those giant summoning animals are attacking and destroying his clones. So Naruto headed towards the animal path and destroyed him, and now there were only 3 paths left. One of them attacked on Naruto with his mechanical arms but Naruto destroyed him with his Rasenshuriken before he can attack on Naruto. And now there were only 2 paths of pain left and Naruto again charged a wind-style Rasenshuriken to attack on the Diva paths, but that Rasenshuriken didn't work on him, but then he noticed that Naruto destroyed the last remaining pain and now only Diva path was left there, who attacked on Naruto with his mighty push. With that attack Naruto flew away from there, but then he returned back towards Nagato and again attacked on him. And in 3 attacks Naruto noticed that Diva path needed 5 seconds to cool down and use his jutsu again, so he was sure how to destroy him. The moment Pain attacked on Naruto, Naruto left a clone and he himself went inside the ground using the earth release. Nagato noticed late when he already attacked on Naruto's clone. And from inside the ground Naruto casted the wood binding and bound Nagato with his wood binding. And then Naruto started absorbing chakra from him. And Naruto came back from the ground and hits him with the Rasengan and his body fully. Those all were the puppets, no one of them was real, we need to go the real one and kill him, Tobirama said. Yes, I have noticed that lady from the Akatsuki group has left towards the biggest building and then all of a sudden her chakra vanished. I guess they have created a barrier because of which we cannot sense them, Minato said. Very well then, we will head towards there, Hashirama said to them. They headed towards there and in just few minutes they reached in front of Nagato. After just watching Naruto and Hashirama in front of him, Nagato attacked on them with his chakra. But Minato manifested Kurama's chakra there, because of which he was not able to hit them. Tobirama threw a kunai towards Pain. And now Conan was ready to attack on them, but she was scared. But when she was about to attack, the wood branches came out of the ground to bind her. But she dodged them and headed a little back, and in meantime Tobirama already killed Nagato by using the flying Rijin. And Minato attacked on Conan by using the flying Rijin. Before she could react, she was on the ground injured, and on top of that Minato hits a Rasengan on her, killing her right there. With them the Akatsuki is finished. Hashirama said. Only one is left now. The masked man who claims that he is Madara Uchiha. They started finding him after sealing Nagato and Conan in the ground. After few days of searching they came to know about the masked man and reached there. Masked man came in front of them, and now Minato was ready to attack. Minato charged a Rasengan to attack on him. Naruto too charged the Rasengan to attack on him, but the next moment Minato teleported behind him and hits masked man with his Rasengan. He hit me, but how he came there without any kunai? Masked man was thinking. I never told that the flying Rijin marking never disappears, Minato said to masked man. So you already marked him? Minato Tobirama asked. Yes, when I fought against him a long time ago I had marked him, but then I died, otherwise I would have killed him ages ago, Minato said. Obito stood back and he was still injured. All of them started attacked on him. They were doing for the direct kill because Minato already told them that he knows the teleportation, it was his ability, so they were going for the kill. And because of using the phasing ability, masked man was not able to use the teleportation ninjutsu. But when he got the chance he used Kamui to leave from there, but again Minato teleported behind him, and this time he hits the masked man with a giant Rasengan when he was using the Kamui, not the phasing ability. My Kamui gives a tiny window before teleporting fully, but how he exploited it and how does he know about it? Masked man was thinking. But before he can react, Tobirama used Minato's marking and then attacked on him again, and he pierced his heart and then sealed him fully. When Tobirama suppressed his chakra, Naruto hits him with the massive Rasengan and destroyed him right there. And when they reached there they saw that masked man's chakra network fully destroyed even from inside the seal, and Tobirama killed him fully, and they undid the mask, and then Minato and Kakashi got to know it was Obito. And now both of them were sad to know that they killed Obito Uchiha. And in the end they buried him inside the ground using the earth release, and after they left towards the Leaf Village. They all went back to village. The Akatsuki is finished and now is the time we need to leave, Tobirama said. Naruto was so sad to know that Minato had to leave now. But before they can leave, Minato came towards Naruto and then transferred the other half of Kurama from him to Naruto. And now he got the full 9 tails, and with that he got even more chakra than I have. Soon you will become even stronger than I am, Hashirama. Naruto, I am leaving the village in your hands now, Tobirama said to Naruto. Hashirama talked to Tsunade and then left from there with Tobirama, and Minato talked to Kakashi and Naruto and then left from there. Naruto's eyes were wet, he was so emotional to lose his father again, but this time he knew who his father was. After that Naruto started his training again. After few days when Naruto was training in the village, Sasuke came back to village. But Naruto sensed him even before entering the Leaf Village. Naruto went in front of him. You are still alive, Sasuke, but what the hell are you doing here? Naruto asked him. Naruto, I am not here to when I killed Itachi and awakened the Rinnegan. Itachi didn't just die, he used the Izanami on me and left in a genjutsu loop. That genjutsu loop doesn't exit until the victim acknowledges his true self, Sasuke said. So I guess it is like I am with the village now thanks to my brother. He could have used the Izanagi to protect himself, but he chose me over himself, Sasuke said. So this is what Izanami does, but what about Izanagi? Naruto asked. Whenever an Uchiha is about to die, then he can use a genjutsu so powerful that can fake his death, but for doing it he would have to sacrifice his one eye, Sasuke said to Naruto. Kakashi was listening to that too. I would have to confirm this, Kakashi said. Go, Sasuke, and then both of them went towards the library, and then Sasuke showed Naruto and Sasuke both the jutsu. But you should have lost your one eye, Naruto asked. Nope, I used my snake for this just like Itachi used his raven for the Sharingan, so I lost my one eye and the result is I have got only one spare eye, Sasuke said. This was for the video, we'll meet you in the next video. If you like the video then please like the video and comment down your favorite part. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You are watching Sage What Ifs. Stay tuned.